Mustangs. What's up, good people? We're going to get ready to get this show started in just a bit, and we're going to release this schedule and talk about it a little bit. Also, the jersey numbers have been revealed, and we're definitely going to get into, some of the numbers that have been chosen. And we are definitely going to talk about, again, this schedule. What games are we both looking forward to? And also, what games are we not looking forward to? I'm going to give you my top 3 games right off the top of my head, what I'm looking forward to. And we're definitely going to have some fun and discuss this and everything. So I'll wait until after the schedule is released before I decide to come on, and we're definitely going to talk about it. So we're going to get this show started, and we're going to get everything going in less than 60 seconds. Let's get it. What's going on, Titan Nation? Welcome into TNT Tonight, a Thursday night edition, as the schedule has been released, and we are going to talk about it. I'm your man, Chris, a.k.a. Blue Enforcer, and we're going to have a very, very good time on this evening. So definitely make sure y'all share this show out. Make sure y'all share it out on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Definitely do that. And, of course, we're going to be live on YouTube right now. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in, and we're gonna have a good show. I apologize, I did not do a show yesterday. I was gonna wait. I wanted to wait until the schedule got released before I decided to do a show. So mainly I wanted to talk about that schedule, and that's exactly what we're about to do. So again, TNT Tonight, live from the Truth Studios here, aka the Man Cave, and we finna get right into the news. So we're not even gonna waste any time. But again, make sure y'all do check it out on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, or Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your podcasts from. Definitely check that out. Make sure everybody that's in here put a like on there. Help me out. And if you haven't subscribed to the show, where have you been? Subscribe to the show. Go ahead and hit that bell, ring that bell, and hit all, so that way you get notified anytime that I do go live, so that way you're in the know of what's going on. So definitely thank y'all for tuning in again to TNT Tonight. And again, make sure y'all follow on Facebook, the TNT Enforcers page, on Twitter at TNT Blue Enforcer, and then on Instagram at Titans_in_truth. Definitely make sure y'all follow those channels. But without further ado, let's get into the news of the day. I'm going to go ahead and get this out the way. First off, the rookies, of course, they're going to be reporting to rookie minicamp for this weekend. Tomorrow, they're going to be reporting tomorrow through Sunday. They will be in camp. It'll be just the rookies and guys undrafted free agents and guys trying out for the team. So that's going to be this weekend. And then, of course, the veterans will be doing their OTAs and things like that. And then also there'll be a development program as well for the rookies starting on the 15th. And then, of course, they'll be then joining up with the veterans on, I believe, the 22nd. They'll join up with the veterans and continue OTAs as well. So that's what's going to be happening. But as you can see on here, you got Peter Skoronski is going to be wearing the old 7-7. So Skoronski's going to get to wear Taylor Lewan's old number 77, which is the number he wore in college as well at Northwestern. Will Levis decided instead of number 7, he's going to go with number 8. And we know that was the number formerly of Marcus Mariota. Hopefully that's not a cursed number. But I did like the fact that Malik Willis did not just give up the 7, and that shows he's willing to fight. That might show that he's willing to fight for his spot. He's willing to fight and say, hey, I can make improvements. I can be the guy. So we'll definitely see about that. Tajay Spears will wear number 32. We'll see if he can stay healthy. Josh Wild, of course, will take Austin Hooper's old number at 81, the same number he wore in college. And back to Tajay Spears wearing 32 because, of course, he wore 22 in college, but good and well Derrick Henry is going to be the only 22 on this team. But Josh Wild is going to get 81 and wear the old number of course, Austin Hooper. Jalen Duncan will be wearing 79. Hopefully he is better than the last guy that wore 79. That was a waste of a draft pick. And then Colton Dowell will wear number 14. Of course, Khalif Raymond wore that last. And now Dowell, of course, the 7th round pick, is definitely going to try to make his way onto the team. So the jersey numbers have been revealed for the rookies. And I like Skoronski wearing 77. I definitely do. And I think it's going to be pretty cool. So we're going to definitely get we're definitely going to see these guys in those numbers. And, they may change as the they may change. So just because they're wearing those numbers now, that doesn't mean they're going to wear those numbers when the season starts. We saw that with AJ Bryant. With AJ, he wore 18 to begin, and then he ended up changing to 11. So that can happen. Let's see. Reggie B said, tightened up my brother in his Cody Rhodes voice. So what do y'all want to talk about? And I think I know the answer, and we're going to get to that in just a bit. We're going to definitely talk about this schedule. We're definitely going to talk about this schedule that's coming up for sure. My guy Brandon Payne, Blue Fire, tightened up indeed. We definitely get into that. D09, what's good with you? Absolutely. And yeah, they did come out and say Ryan Tannehill will be the starting quarterback week 1. Now, I don't know if that means he's going to end the year as the starting quarterback, but we'll definitely see what happens there. But, yep, the rookies got the number, but let's just go ahead and get into what we all came here to talk about, and that is the 2023 schedule has been released. It is official, and you can kind of start planning your trips, and I'm gonna have to start looking at hotels now, or places to stay. So I'm gonna have to definitely do that as well, because the schedule has been released. So I'm going to put that graphic up for you right now, and let's get right into it. So here we are. We got 8 home games, because we got 8 home games, 8 road games, and a game in London, because that was already announced for week 6 against the Baltimore Ravens. But let's begin. It is a pretty brutal beginning of the schedule. And so It's going to be kind of tough to start off. First off, week one. I forgot to mention the preseason. I'm going to go ahead and go through that. We're between the dates of August 10th and August 13th. We're at Chicago. Then, of course, around my birthday, the 17th of August through the 20th, which won't affect my party plans, we'll be at Minnesota. And then at home, August 24th through the 27th at New England. Of course, it could be any one of those dates that's going to happen. So we're at Chicago, at Minnesota, home against New England in the preseason. But let's get to the regular season. Of course, in Baby Blue are road games, in Navy are home games. And so we start off on the road week one against the New Orleans Saints. And so we're starting off in New Orleans to kick off the year. That would actually be a nice vacation to go down to Nowlands to begin the year. But I'm actually kind of glad it's a road game because I'll be going to a Southern Heritage Classic game here in Memphis, which so that I don't have to worry about traveling, right after that. So we get New Orleans week one at noon. Week two, we are our first home game of the year on September 17th against the LA Chargers, and Justin Herbert coming to town to begin the campaign. Then the following week, week three, September 24th, we head up to Cleveland to face off with Deshaun Watson and the Cleveland Browns. And then week four, back home. So we go home away like that. Week four, we're back home against Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals. Of course, that'll be a rematch. The last time, of course, we played the Bengals, we lost, and it wasn't very fun. I still get bad chills from the playoff game a few years ago. Thanks a lot, Tannehill. And then week five, we go on the road to Indianapolis, October the 8th. We'll be up at noon. These are all noon kickoffs with the exception of a couple of games. So we don't have any 3 o'clock games. So I'll let y'all know that right away. We go to Indianapolis. Now, by then, it could be the Anthony Richardson show. By then, we'll definitely see. Week 6, 8:30 a.m. Sunday morning, October 15th. We are in jolly old London, and we play the Mites, the Ratbod Mites of Baltimore, the Baltimore Ravens, week 6 in London on the NFL Network. Then after that, we have a bye week after that game against the Ravens. Week 8, we're back home after the bye, so we actually get an advantage. We'll get a couple of weeks at home as we get ready to host Arthur Smith returning to Nissan Stadium for the very first time since he was offensive coordinator. He's bringing Desmond Ridder and the Atlanta Falcons to town. That's a noon kickoff. Then a few days later, we never get to have any fun. We go to Pittsburgh on Thursday night. So it'll be on the 2nd. It'll be on the 2nd against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Thursday night football. We know that is usually never fun going to Pittsburgh. Week 10, November the 12th. A game I might go to. A game I might try to hit since I got family down there, heading to the New Sombrero. Raymond James Stadium and the Pirate ship to face the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I might actually try to go to that game. Week 11, we stay in Florida and we take on the Jacksonville Jaguars and Trevor Lawrence, the defending AFC South champions. I can't believe I have to say that. On November 19th. After that, week 12, we get a couple of home games in a row. We get our first look at Bryce Young after Thanksgiving on the 26th against the Carolina Panthers. And so we'll get our first look at Bryce Young. Week 14, week 13, again, this could be where we get Anthony Richardson either for the first or the second time. This time it'll be at home against the Indianapolis Colts at noon. Then Monday Night Football at Miami, 7:15 on ESPN, Monday Night Football. So we actually got two primetime games, which I'm actually shocked about. So we go up against Tua, we go up against Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill, and that pretty good team in Miami, Week 14, Monday Night Football on December 11th, which it'll be pretty warm, so that might not be a bad trip. Week 15 and 16, we're back home. We have the Houston Texans on December 17th, and then on Christmas Eve, Sunday, we have the Seattle Seahawks. All at home. So I'm actually pretty good with that. Those are noon games on December 17th and December 24th, right before the Christmas holiday. Then New Year's Eve, we're in Houston to face the Houston Texans at noon. And then first game of 2024, we get those dastardly Jacksonville Jaguars one more time. Hopefully, we would have wrapped up the AFC South by then, or at least competing for a playoff spot. It'll be either January 6th or January 7th. That Saturday or that Sunday is to be determined. That could end up being a primetime game. Now, remember, there can be some flexes being done depending on how the year is going. And so I'm definitely looking forward to that. Definitely looking forward to some games like the Chiefs and Jets. There are some other games around the league I'm looking forward to as well. But that is the 2022-2023 schedule. Want y'all to take a look at it. Which games are y'all most looking forward to and everything? So let me get to some of y'all comments. Like I said, we're going to make this a bit quick. Titans Rossi says the first 6 games are brutal, and it very well could be. It's not going to be easy out of the gate for the Tennessee Titans. Definitely not easy when you're starting off. You know, you got at New Orleans, then you got Justin Herbert, Deshaun Watson, Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson, and then either Gardner Minshew or Anthony Richardson right out of the gate. Definitely not going to be easy. So that, those first few games are going to be, it's going to be tough. We're going to see what happens, because I think if it starts off good, you may hold on with Tannehill, but if it starts off rough, you could see Will Levis or Malik Willis. Ty Fox says Cincy and Baltimore will be the toughest of the litter, not afraid of New Orleans, Cleveland, or Indy, but we're still limited in offensive weapons. I agree. Titan Fox also says Chargers ? I definitely agree. Chargers could be pretty good. Oiler Titan says easiest schedule of the year, easiest I have seen the Titans have to go through. Browns and Bengals will be in the AFC Championship. Battle of Ohio, rest of the schedule is a cake. I would not say that. Keon says, hopefully we come out 3-3 or 4-2 in our first 6. That could be definitely something. Keon says he's looking forward to Seahawks, Dolphins, Chargers. I could definitely see that. Let's see. Looking at some other comments. Amir says, I feel like they disrespected us with the schedule. No home primetime games. That's the only games I like going to. I think they did that because we're so bad on offense last year. Yeah, I was hoping they'd give us one primetime home game, but the NFL ain't exactly the biggest fans of us. So definitely got to see. Brandon says 8 home games, including the week 3 Patriots preseason. We lost 1 home game, week 6. We'll definitely see. We lost 7 in a row to end the year last year. So, I mean, we're definitely gonna have to find out. We're going to London, so that's why one of our home games got taken away. Let's see. So just take a look at some more comments and everything. But yeah, there are some games that I am definitely looking forward to. Definitely looking forward to the Bengals at home. That Chargers. If we come off a win with New Orleans, that Chargers game, I think it's going to be fun. Will definitely be fun week 2. Definitely looking forward to that. The Bengals, I'm always looking forward to. I might see if I can get my brother up here for a game, maybe against the Bengals. Maybe this time I won't get, scammed this time. The Panthers, I'm kind of interested in. I want to see how Bryce Young looks. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. Of course, late in the year, we'll get CJ Stroud, which he could be either looking really bad or he could be in rhythm. So we'll definitely see about that. But there's a couple of home games on here that I might be looking forward to. Like I said, Chargers, Bengals, Panthers, I'm looking forward to. Definitely. Maybe that Seattle game I could see. I hate the Saints is week 1 because I would have thought about going, but it's week 1. Probably not going to do that. But I think I am definitely considering hitting that game against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I might definitely take a look at that. See if I get a flight, get down there, and definitely check out the Buccaneers and the Titans. That Houston, Texas week 17, maybe going to Houston. I might kick it with my guy, Kim Moore. That's another one. But I would say my top 3 home games that I'm looking forward to: Chargers, Bengals, Panthers. Will definitely look forward to that Pittsburgh Steelers game. Shout out to my guy, Philip Davidson. Hopefully you're feeling better. Prayers up. But, that's always going to be a rivalry game. Definitely going to see, well-coached team. It could be Kenny Pickett versus Will Levis. We'll definitely see about that. That's one of the road games I could see. But those are just a few games I'm definitely looking forward to. With Indy, we never know. Jacksonville is Jacksonville. So we'll definitely have to see about that. But it's going to be, I think what I do like is that all the games are at noon. So besides the London game and the 2 primetime games, we're at noon the whole time. So we ain't got to worry about, waiting around till 3 or something like that. Although I wouldn't mind that because that would give me time to get up to the stadium on days I have to work on Sunday. So we'll definitely have to see about that. But, I definitely have to see how that's going to go. But again, Navy are the home games. Baby Blue are the road games. So we're definitely going to see with that. D09 says, I'm down here in Florida. Come on down. Yeah, like I said, I got family in Tampa Bay. So that I might definitely do that for coming down. I believe that's in November. November the 12th. So I think I might definitely make that trip down there and hit everybody up down there in Tampa. Tyrod said, of course, all primetime games are away. Yeah, because you know how the NFL is. The NFL only wants, they want, the Chiefs and, the Chiefs and the Bengals. And a team that's got a lot of primetime games, how did Minnesota get a bunch of primetime games? Minnesota's not like something to just crazy look at. How they get a bunch of primetime games? That I do not understand. But, of course, Kansas City's going to get a lot of games. Cincinnati's going to get a few. Dallas, of course. Green Bay. No shock there. They're going to, of course, they love those teams. Amar is not really happy about not having a bunch of time home games. I'm like, but here's the thing, Amar. Every team is going to have to make a trip over the pond to London. And it is, for what I hear, it is an experience. I know there is a big group of Titan fans. Mr. Titan and some others from the Two-Tone Blue Nation are planning a big trip to London for that game. I would love to go with them because I got family. I have my auntie in Crawley, which is right outside of London. I would love to go visit her, but I do not know if I'd be able to get that time. I would need at least 4 or 5 days, and I would need somebody to go with me because I am not comfortable flying 8.5 hours on a plane across water. Definitely not comfortable with that. But I definitely understand. I wish we could have gotten one primetime game at home or something like that. So, Dion says, let's get to the last game and get this season over with. So that's definitely going to be something. But Brandon not happy with getting Atlanta and then Pittsburgh right after that on a short week in Pittsburgh. But Steelers fans are going to be talking, so you know how that is going to go. Derek Robert with the super chat. I have to watch this live on playback, but definitely go ahead and watch it. You can watch it back on YouTube. You can also watch it on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google, or Apple Podcasts. Again, Derek, thank you so much again for the super chat. Yeah, I know we're getting that stadium built, so we're definitely going to be doing some good stuff. But again, Derek, thank you so much for the super chat. I definitely do appreciate that a whole lot. MHVACR, I see you. What's up to that? All the Titans says teams in the AFC East and North are going to beat the crap out of each other. We're playing nothing but rookie quarterbacks that will suck. Bryce Young, CJ Stroud, Anthony Richardson will be terrible pro quarterback. We're going to find out. We are definitely going to find out what these quarterbacks are going to be made of right out the gate because 2 of the 3 are going to start. CJ Stroud and Bryce Young are going to start. That much is a fact. And then Anthony Richardson, we will see. But y'all, that's pretty much going to do it for the show. Again, just had to come in and talk a little bit about the Titans' revealed schedule. Of course, we'll definitely talk a little bit about any developing news that does happen as far as the camps come out. We'll definitely do a little talking about that in the coming weeks. Definitely going to be doing some preparation for some new stuff coming out. Hopefully y'all liked that song in the intro that I did. That was from my boy, I Am Nutso. My boy Chris. And I definitely do appreciate him. He's an up-and-coming rap artist. So definitely go check him out. I Am Nutso, ENT. Definitely check him out on Instagram. At and I'm putting his information up at The Real Nutso. Definitely check him out. Let me know what y'all think of that beat that came out in the beginning. Let me know what y'all think at The Real Nutso or on, I Am Nutso ENT on Facebook as well. So definitely check him out. And we'll definitely have some stuff coming up real soon. Definitely going to be talking some more NFL and everything coming up soon. And going to be working on putting a new show out. So I'll probably be popping in with some shorts and stuff from time to time. So definitely look forward to that. Again, we got the schedule out. Definitely looking forward to some games. Definitely looking forward to popping it up with you later on. Before the season starts, I will do a prediction of what I think the season's going to be. So we're definitely going to do all of that as well. But I thank y'all for tuning in to TNT Tonight. I'm your man, Chris, a.k.a. Blue Enforcer. And we're going to have a very good rest of the time. And I will be hollering at y'all real soon. And I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Tighten up, because that's all we know how to do. Oh, and one other thing, the Fans Cruise. Definitely check that out. The cruise coming up in 2024. Make sure y'all check that out. TitansFansCruise.com. Definitely check that out to book. And if y'all need some information, get with me or get with Big Dog Dale Burnett. You can get with him as well on the cruise. So again, thank y'all for tuning into the show. And y'all have a very good rest of your night, and tighten up, because that's all we know how to do. Holla at you.